Hey guys, RPM here. Hope y'all doing well. Having a really great day. In this video, I want to replace the fans and replace them with these Noctua 15mm fans. Because of this JazzMiner X41U is incredibly loud when it starts mining because of these little tiny, I don't even know what size these are, 10, 20, 30, 40 mil fans. Extremely small, and they create a lot of noise, and there's also 5 in the back here. So what I want to do is just take these guys out and then take out the back 5 as well, and then put in these 4 Noctua fans, plus I have to use these 4-pin, I guess these are called 1 to 2 fan splitter cables. I got these off Amazon. Link down below if you guys want to see it, but they're just 4-pin to dual 4-pin. Well, actually, I think some of them go into 3-pin or something. And those splitter cables are going to plug right into here. I'm going to unplug these as they are for these fans here. And then we'll have some fun placing them onto here. And I did see Mr. Chump Change XD. You guys probably seen his video on his JazzMiner, as his is very loud. And the biggest reason why I am doing this is because in my new mining location here, you guys know I have a server rack and I'm trying to keep it, you know, quiet. I don't want to have loud noises and stuff here, and so that's why I want to make my JazzMiner X41U quiet, just like the JazzMiner Q. All right, this is I forgot what it's called, 3U. It's a 3U. You can barely, I can't even hear this. Actually, the only thing I can hear is probably my network switches because of the power supply. So let me go ahead and do all that. Let me just place all the fans here. I'll take these out and I want to show you guys the result right after a word from myself.
Octominer and 9 other YouTubers are going to be giving away 10 prizes to 10 lucky winners. Each YouTuber has their own custom design that has been created and will be available for sale starting on November 1st. There will only be 50 shirts of each design available to buy. Each t-shirt purchase will be worth 50 entries, without any limit on the number of shirts you can buy. You don't want to purchase a shirt? No problem! We got you covered! There are free ways to enter just by clicking the Gleam URL link down below in the description. We will also be giving away a portion of the proceeds to the Water Project Incorporated, a 501c3 nonprofit organization unlocking human potential by providing reliable water projects to communities in sub-Saharan Africa who suffer needlessly from a lack of access to clean water and proper sanitation. The Community Crypto Tuber 500 giveaway will run from November 1st to November 29th. Those will be the available dates to enter. We will be having a live stream on YouTube to select the winners randomly using Gleam on Wednesday, November 30th. Good luck!
Okay, I didn't put on the fans yet because I think there's gonna be an issue. Like, the whole thing about it for me is I wanna make sure I can put the lid back on. And so when I put the 15mm Noctua fan, like so, you guys can see it's still a little bit higher than what I will be able to essentially put the lid on. It's gonna definitely go up. So let me just, here, I'll just test it right now. So if I put the lid right on top, it's probably gonna stick out. It probably won't, it won't close all the way. Yeah, see? Yeah, so it does go up a little bit here. Okay, so I cannot firmly close it if I have a Noctua fan like that. So I have an idea that, not sure if this is going to work or potentially short circuit it, is I want to see if I can take out the hash board here, okay, or the FPGA board, whatever. And I did see down below is that there are these standoffs. I wonder if I can take those out and, I don't know, somehow make it, you know, I just need like a few millimeters more just to make it lower. But you guys can see it's kind of elevated here because there's metal standoffs, these little motherboard standoffs. So I wonder if I can take those out, make it lower, and then these Noctua fans, the 4 Noctua fans, I'll be able to close with the existing lid, and then we can test out the temperature. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I took the board out just to show you guys. So the lowest part looks like to be a screw and the metal bar on the side that initially plugged into, screws into the Jazz Miner. And then here are the standoffs here. So I wonder if I can pull these out somehow. And there is no, okay, so they're not screwed in underneath here. But they look like I think they're like stamped into the aluminum or steel, whatever here. And I don't know, these don't look like I can screw these out very easily. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can screw these out. They're all circled. So let me figure out if I can take out these 3, essentially like motherboard standoffs. Be right back. Yes, okay, so yeah, they were stamped into here. And I just used an iFixit kit and I just pried out all the motherboard screws. And well, they're not screwed, they're actually just like stamped in. And when I stamped them out, it actually made the holes underneath come out, which is pretty funny, but I don't care. What I'm gonna do, and this might be a solution you guys may cringe at, and I think it's totally fine because I've run like motherboards and stuff on cardboard. Just gonna cut a piece, put it on the top here. Like this piece is just gonna sit like this, and that's it. I'm gonna call it a day. I don't think I need to screw it in or anything. The only thing I'm gonna screw in are the fans. And okay, so let me just get the fans on top of here, plug it all in, and I'll show you guys the result, obviously. Be right back. All right, this is super jank. I don't even know if this is gonna work. But I gotta tell you guys something. So the cardboard that I used at the bottom was actually too thick. Okay, so what I did was I just took off the top layer of the cardboard. I just used an Amazon box, but you can see how thick this is. And so I'm just using that piece of layer, all right? And that brought it down quite a bit. So it's below the lid level, so I should be able to put the lid on with no problem. Looks like there's also a little bit of room above the fans as well. So maybe if there's gonna be some kind of constricting airflow or something, honestly, I'm not too worried. This thing takes about 240 watts anyway when mining, so I mean, this shouldn't get too hot, but we'll see. The biggest thing for me is just to make sure this thing is quiet. Okay guys, so yeah, that's basically it. I screwed it in with some different screws. I tried to find some screws. The Noctua fan screws wouldn't work, obviously. I had to get some, I found some screws used from Home Depot, just some like plastic wall plug screws like this one right here. And yeah, that seemed to do the trick as it was long enough just to screw into the heatsink here on the ASIC or FPGA. And I only screwed in 4 because it's good enough, honestly. With the 1 screw on each of the fans, this is not going anywhere. It's stuck in there. And this feels pretty planted. Okay, anyways, let me go ahead and I'm gonna turn it on here because I wanted to see if there's an audible difference between when I had it here and now, obviously. So let's do this real time. Let's see if this thing is gonna blow up. Okay, so I don't hear the small fans, but I hear the power supply. I cannot hear these Noctua fans at all. Whisper quiet. Good airflow. Oh man, I feel that airflow. Though it is pretty cold in my new house mining location basement here. And yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead now and we're gonna put the lid on. Show you guys what that looks like. And I'll show you that it actually does close. Okay. Okay. All right, see, there you go. Look at that, the lid, I can close it. Look at that, no problem, no problem. This side as well, I can close all the way to the end. Now, do I feel any like airflow at all? Yeah, I don't, I don't feel anything, so that's not a good sign. Okay, I'm gonna get this on my rack, on my server rack, and I'm gonna get it to mine, and then we'll see what the temperature is. Okay, thank God, it turned on. So it's been about 3 minutes. It hasn't started mining yet, obviously, because it's gonna take a little bit, because yeah, I think it's gonna take about, I think, 40 minutes to 45 minutes to start ramping up, and then I can see what the temperature is, and then maybe wait another hour and see what the temperature is. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty cold because of my area, but I guess we'll see. We'll see if this thing will overheat. But the biggest thing right now, I don't hear those little high-pitched fan noises anymore because of those 9 little tiny fans, server fans that were in the Jazzminer X41U initially. Yeah. Only thing I can hear right now is that power supply that we looked at. I wonder if we can change the fan in the power supply. You guys know, maybe I'll take it back out and I can look at it in another video, but yeah, that might be something, because that's the only thing I can hear right now. All right, so it's been about 13 hours, 36 minutes. I decided to let it go for a while just to see what the hash rate is and see what the temperature is. And yeah, 558 mega hash, and also the temperature is 43 to 47 degrees Celsius. That's in Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So I think that is okay. It doesn't seem to be overheating or anything. Obviously, it's still mining. One thing I forgot to show you guys in the beginning is, I guess, the original temperature. But I decided that, you know, I have a video that I did way back called "Is the Jazzminer a Fake Cloud Ethereum Miner?" And when I mined, in that video, it was only about 31 to 34 degrees Celsius. So when it was mining for a good couple hours already in my crypto mining basement, which the environment is a lot hotter there. So here we are today. You know, the environment where I'm in my basement is a lot cooler. 56 Fahrenheit, or let's see here, 13 degrees Celsius. It's pretty cold in here. And if we were to check over here, my environment is 59 Fahrenheit over here, or for my outside North America, 15 degrees Celsius. Okay, so it's cold. It's cold in here. So I think this was an ultimate, I guess, success in my own area here, my situation. But I'm gonna say, if I eventually start getting more mining rigs in here in my basement here, my new mining location, it's gonna start heating up this whole area. So I'm curious to know if over time this is gonna get hotter, right? If those 4 Nocto fans are not enough to keep it cool. So yeah, guys, that's it. I guess I'm gonna call it a success for my testing here. You guys can let me know if this is okay, but yeah, that was pretty fun to take out all these little 40 mil fans, which this was really the main cause of the loud noise. But now I think the PSU fan is also the next loudest part of that Jazzminer X41U, but it doesn't bother me in a way that these fans did. So I think this was a success in that regard. So okay, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts. I thought that was a pretty fun thing to do, you know, just to make it quieter, and whether or not it was worth it. I guess, you know, spending like $100 on 4 Noctua fans and $10 on the splitters. Whew, that was an expensive mod to do. So okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out.